How can we use the Chat GPT in the Agile environment? It's a great question because Chat GPT is evolving and developing every day and has more and more features and becomes smarter. So I assume in a few months I will have a totally different answer. But for now, yes, I use Chat GPT quite often. And what I use it for, first, to help me to write the emails. So first, English is not my first language, and despite the fact that I know the grammar well, it takes time for me to reply, especially for the executives, when the expectation is that the grammar needs to be perfect. So instead of like reading each few times and polish the punctuation, I just ask Chat GPT to write my draft thoughts in a manner like an employee is writing for the executive. And Chat GPT provides like almost an ideal email. So I will just polish it a little bit to make it sound like me, not like someone else. That's the first thing. The second thing, it helps me to prepare to the workshops because I have individual approach in delivering the information. So again, sometimes I just throw my raw thoughts on ChatGPT and ask it to organize and polish and make it like a flow, and it does an amazing job. Or sometimes when I need to be prepared for the tough meeting with maybe resistant stakeholders, I kind of brainstorm the potential scenarios. And instead of brainstorming it on my own, I brainstorm it with Chat GPT. So sometimes I just type the scenario there and see the answer. Sometimes I disagree with what Chat GPT recommends, but it helps me to find out what I would do by disagreeing to that. Or sometimes I use Chat GPT as a friend or as another head and just to keep the dialogue about these potential situations. Or sometimes I ask it questions or I ask it to brainstorm the potential questions for me. And at the end, I feel way more prepared to the meetings, to the training, to the workshop, and have ideal polished emails for my stakeholders.
Hope you enjoyed that mini bite from ProjectBites.com. Project Bites is a platform of project management, education, inspiration, and PDUs, all in 20-minute units, videos, podcasts, live events, and special learning paths. $45 a year for individual subscribers and special pricing for project teams of 5 or more. Start your 7-day free trial today at ProjectBites.com.